And let's delve a little bit deeper into occupancy and space. And Cal, you mentioned the really large manufacturing facilities or plots of land are very hard to find, but you do have other subsets that are available. What are some other ones in the corporate park and some other areas in Richmond County?
Yeah, we have small sites available. I mean, we own property as an authority. So we have, I think our largest site right now is around 50 acres. Most of them are between 15 and 25 acres. But we also mainly work large industrial, so it's not adequate for what they're trying to build. For example, Aruba is 150 acres. Denkai, that's building next door to it, is 111 acres. Pure Cycle building next to that's 200 acres. The average request we get right now is around 250 acres. So being able to meet those requests as they're evaluating markets across the U.S. and we'll really compete with probably 15 countries in these competition for locations. So finding those new sites, and we have some ideas on new sites. We're currently doing some evaluation of large sites. I mean, Georgia's had two major projects announced with Rivian and Hyundai on mega sites, which are 2,000 plus acre sites. You had another $2.2 billion project announced yesterday north of Atlanta. We've had probably 8 or 10 mega projects, $2 billion plus announced in the state in the last year. You know, we worked roughly 50 projects last year that looked at Augusta for investment, and our average project size was $1 billion. So we had $49.9 billion worth of investment consider Augusta last year, which was also 45,000 jobs. And we announced just over $1 billion, just under 1,000 jobs. So, I mean, that's how competition goes. $50 billion booked here, only $1 billion located. And that's a fairly high close rate for a community when you look at other communities across the U.S. that are all competing for that same investment. But it's having the right product. On the existing building side, when it comes to square footage, quickness to market, how quick can I be manufacturing my product and selling to my customer? We had a couple of small, few thousand square feet last year, but otherwise no existing buildings were occupied on our side and announced into manufacturing world. They're just not there, even though we have a lot of requests. And we don't count those in those 50 projects because we didn't have anything to show them. There was no way they could invest in Augusta without building their own buildings, and we had a few of those. And you've got buildings under construction now, it's just time to market. And how long can I wait before I put product in the market and have the revenue stream? With that, evaluating large sites, evaluating small sites, we had several looking at doing spec, and now that the market has a little bit of uncertainty to it, some of the capital out there has gotten more expensive, those have pulled back. They're not going to build spec and have a 12, 15, 18 month build time and hold that capital cost carry. They're just not doing it right now.